Well, we all know that there are other pipeline connections that Gazprom could use via Ukraine. There is also Turk Stream. There is even pipeline that connects Europe via Poland. So alternative pipelines are there. But this is very interesting that at the moment when Europe witnesses lower gas prices, Gazprom starts manipulating the flows from their side. And this is again what has happened, and this is clear that Russia uses natural gas as a weapon. We knew that, and this is one of the reasons why in the middle of the summer ministers agreed that we will cut our gas consumption, because only by doing so, just lowering our demand, we can have a positive impact to the gas price that we will have this heating season.
Should countries actually move ahead with mandatory targets on reducing energy consumption? Because originally that's what the Commission suggested, but the member states are just saying this is voluntary.
Yes, but what we have seen is that several countries have met this target due to the reaction of households and businesses towards price signals. So due to the fact that natural gas is so expensive, they have seek alternatives, and of course now it makes sense to save energy. So we see that all the member states are investing a lot into the renovation activities, because as I told you, during this winter period we are consuming significantly more gas to heat our homes, and if homes are renovated, then it has a positive consequence that our consumption is lower, and of course on top of that heating bills are lower, and living environment is healthier. So this is something that governments are doing already. This didn't happen just now, it was a long-term plan, but now we know that everything that we planned for 2030 is too late, so they have to front load all those investments, and this is what they are doing already.
And what else are you going to tell the ministers next week when you meet in Brussels? What sort of proposals would you like the member states to agree to next week?
Well, this extraordinary council format is to consult with our ministers what do they expect, and where we do have a majority support, because right now it's clear that we need to propose extraordinary intervention measures, but by proposing these measures we have to keep all the benefits that our current electricity market design offers us. And I think that the biggest benefit is that the consumption is always met by production, so demand is always covered, and we, by doing so, we have avoided the risk for blackouts. We know that across globe the market regions that do use different pricing mechanisms have witnessed cascades of blackouts, and this is what we should avoid, and our extraordinary intervention measures will keep this in mind.
And among those extraordinary measures, do you think that the help that you gave Portugal and Spain should be expanded to the rest of Europe, and essentially allowing countries to impose caps on the price of gas?
Right now, all 27 member states have already announced some kind of support schemes for retail consumers, and this is what we have to do over this winter too. So Portugal and Spain got exemption because they are not sufficiently interconnected with the rest of the Europe, and they have subsidized gas-fired power plants. As a consequence, unfortunately, they are consuming more gas than in previous years. This is not only due to the subsidy schemes, but also southern part of Europe is witnessing the historical heat wave and drought. So we have to keep in mind that this is difficult. This has been difficult summer before the very challenging winter. Our hydro reserves are really low, Some member states are witnessing difficulties with their nuclear power plants due to the technological challenges. And then, of course, eastern part of Europe has lost significant volumes of natural gas that we received from Russia so far.
Do you think that this energy crisis is going to last for several years?
Well, we are doing our utmost to find alternatives to lost volumes from Russia by accelerating renewables. Just this week I witnessed a signature ceremony of the Baltic Sea region. 9 countries committed to build offshore wind parks worth of 20 gigawatts. In the spring, a similar commitment was made by North Sea countries. So offshore potential is huge in Europe, and this is one of the sectors where Europe still keeps global leadership. So this is something where we can share our experience and expertise with our partners.